Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another challenge. This time we are going to go with Large March. And once again, this is post-commentated. I think I'm doing a decent job at this. So the Large March challenge is every single floor you will get Curse of the Labyrinth. And interestingly enough, this challenge is supposed to end at the mom fight, and it's supposed to complete when you defeat Mom. However, for some reason, it might just be that the challenge bugged out for me, or it actually is like this. The challenge completed for me when I defeated the boss of the Depths, well, the first boss in the Depths XL. I don't know, it was some weird quirky thing. So, while the beginning is slow, let's just go with some updates, I guess. Let's see. Over 420 subscribers. Thanks a bunch for all that. And I specifically took a screenshot of that so I could post it on Twitter for 420 subscribers, #BlazeIt. But yeah. So we just unlocked the bean. Not the greatest spacebar item. Definitely not as terrible as everyone thinks it is. It's pretty good. Like, panic farts and just the bean in general do decent poison damage. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Six Flags was decent. I actually did manage to get to go to that somehow for my birthday. My mom brought home tickets the day before from work. And I was like, well, alright, I guess I'm going there tomorrow. So I did that. That was fun. Didn't get to go on the one roller coaster that I always go on, the Joker's Jinx, but there was one new ride called the Apocalypse, and it was really weird going through all the turns and flips and stuff standing straight up. It was real strange. But that was interesting. Man, this is slow in the beginning. Envy takes forever when you don't have damage. And unfortunately, I didn't get any blue heads. And somehow, I managed to get hit there. Like an idiot. Alright, that fight's finally over. Got a dead end. Got a coin in the ground, and at least one of you's been kind of berating me for leaving things lying around, so fuck it. I'm gonna blow up everything from now on. If anybody wants to complain about how much time that's adding to the videos, then I don't know. Read the comments. Also post more comments, because I love reading them all the time. Yeah, just read the comments, find the person who has been complaining, and then go and poke fun at them. And we got the portable slot. If I had more coins, it would be more useful, because I could spawn flies in boss rooms. But if memory serves, I don't think I get that to work at any point in this run. Once again, person's been saying, you gotta put out fires, man. So I'm gonna do it. All the time. And it's gonna suck. Good. I didn't miss any tinted rocks. The map will be interesting. I don't remember if I find the secret room here. I'm pretty much watching these as new as you guys are watching them now. Because I've recorded this, and I think even the next one, a couple days ago. I'm not gonna waste a bomb to get that other key, obviously. I don't even remember if I stuck with Tammy's head over the portable slot. I do remember that I kept switching them out. Yeah, that was pointless just to use it just to clear the poop out a little bit faster. So many fires. Oh, here I'm going back just to check that room, but I'm pretty sure I go and grab the portable slot and take it with me into the boss room. Yeah. Just checking for the super secret room there. No luck. Yep. God damn it. I was so indecisive. What the fuck? Hell, I can probably just use these to critique my own play here. So, I think I've got at least 3 rooms of fires left. Okay, I'm going back to put them out. That's good. And just that spirit heart alone makes it worth it. Duke of Flies. Same as usual. Stick to the top of the room, and then you're in no danger. Well, almost no danger. Obviously, with the green one, you can get hit by the spread shot. This is definitely one of the ugliest Duke of Flies fights I've ever had. Garbage. I would have died if I didn't pick that up. Dying from full health to the Duke of Flies. Not a way you really want to start something out. So stem cells, very welcome. And we got Gemini. And we'll use the strength card, because if I did that badly on the Duke of Flies, then hey, maybe I might actually need this extra heart. Not too worried about the damage, though. I can dodge all day. And there we've got the... well, nope, never mind. I was gonna say, and there we've got the flying half of Gemini locked down, but apparently not. So Mom's coin purse, always a risk. Tears down, bad gas, and I don't remember what these were. Telepills. Yeah, there was another one of you that commented I shouldn't waste telepills, that I should take them with me into curse rooms or save them for the mom boss fight so I can get out of the room. But that's a long time to wait. And there's always the possibility of an error room. Just trying to see if I can get some more coins to reroll some bosses, maybe. Real unlikely that I was gonna get that Eternal Heart, so now I'm not so much hoping for another boss fight. And spoiler, I don't get one anyways. The game did love trolling me with giving me extra coins, though. Started winning like crazy here, too, jeez. Just thinking, get away from the Soul Heart and Eternal Heart in case I get a Black Fly. So now I'm just thinking, okay, well, with 2 soul hearts and an eternal heart, I don't really have much to complain about. So let's take Tammy's head and take our 2 soul hearts and eternal heart and head down to the next XL floor. Oh, and we'll take our telepills as well. Really, at the end of a floor with no curse room on the floor, I really should probably just take the telepills, at the very least, just take the telepills to the next floor and then use it immediately if nothing else. Or use it after finding both item rooms. It's not really safe to do any teleporting before you've found everything you need to find on the floor. Because if you do get an error room, and I've seen some crappy ones on the subreddit, I've seen one that had Lemon Mishap and the remote detonator. So, yeah. It's not really a wise choice to take telepills right away, just in case you get an error room too early. And of course, in the chest, it's never safe to take telepills, because if you wind up in an error room in the chest, you're fucked. There will be no way out, and there's no real indication that you're in the error room other than there's no way out of the room, and there's no trapdoor or anything in the room. So you just can't finish the game if you manage to get unlucky enough to get an error room in the chest. So I guess, unless you're extremely desperate and, like, really hurting for health, it's probably best to just skip any telepills in the chest. And I'm getting real tired of these bad gas pills. They're useful, don't get me wrong, like there, and they do decent damage, but I would much rather have the other pills that I have. And I'm getting a little better about using Tammy's head every single room. The beggar would be a little more interesting if we had more coins. Spelunker's hat. Useful if we had more bombs. But interesting nonetheless. I'd say that was a pretty decent Tammy's headshot. Just trying to angle my shots just enough to get those without moving so much that I'll start getting in their line of fire. Key with these rooms is just take it slow. And don't really second guess your movements. Just tap something, stand still. Tap something, stand still. Tap and shoot, preferably, and probably ideally. So we've got 2 beggars on this floor now. I kind of wish the nubs that walked around, I wish they shrank like the ones that are stationary. Like, I wish that spider spawner in the middle would shrink like these guys. They'll make it a little easier to prioritize targets, I guess. Because in rooms where you have a bunch of those walking nubs, I'm never really sure which ones to take out first between these and the spider spawners. The red ones I usually always leave for last. And suddenly we're getting near to panic mode. But the Hierophant saves the day, eventually. And we've got Mom's Eye, and I don't think I've ever legitimately unlocked Mom's Contact. Because I think the way you have to do it is get Mom's Eye and then pick up any other Mom item. And that was a waste of picking up that last one. I shouldn't have picked that one up. Anytime you're only missing half a red heart and you have a full heart lying around, it's obviously beneficial to just take a little more damage than... or essentially treat it as though you have a free hit to... like, you can make one free mistake and not have to really pay for it. Not really sure why I left that room, to be honest, because I lost my Tammy's head charge, and I guess my... what the hell am I doing here? I don't even have the bombs for these guys. I can't reach those pills. Huh, I guess I just went... fuck it, let's go to the boss fight. Now the only thing with Gertie Jr. is to just stand slightly off from him, her, it. So if you stand directly horizontal from Gertie Jr., you'll slow it down. But if you stand just off center with them, you just angle them just enough so that the charge likely won't hit you. And then from there you just distance yourself as much as possible. Because if Gertie's spawning flies across the room, then not only are they not going to just shoot at you, Gertie's charges are much more likely to just kill them before they even get near you. Because Gertie's going to be bouncing off the walls all over the place, and the charges do damage to the flies. And I'm still taking silly damage in these fights. So, HP ups are very welcome. And God, I remember this Carrion Queen fight takes for goddamn ever. In fact, hang on, I'm gonna speed it up. Yeah, this fight is just in no way interesting at all. Because I don't have the bombs to feed to the Queen. And really, from there, like, dodging is not very hard. It's just a matter of not running into the poops. But just the fact that the Carrion Queen has such a tiny little hitbox for small, slow tiers is just... it takes forever. I'm getting like one hit every, I don't know, in-game 30 seconds or so. Like, I sped this up as much as I possibly can in Vegas, and it's just still that garbage long. Alright, so all of a sudden, now we've got 3 beggars. And I'm thinking, well, let's spawn this one in the boss room, just cause, why not? I like boss pool items, but let's not spawn it in the one with all the poops, just in case I'm an idiot and decide to run into them like I was when I was just clearing them out there. And sure, I'll take more money to give to this guy. So we got Book of Revelations. That's decent. I was actually hoping for like a health up, but I don't know. These beggars just don't really seem to like me in boss rooms these days. So now I'm going back through the floor to pick up, or to hopefully pick up some bombs. That way I can bomb my way to those 2 beggars that we've still got. And I'm also just waiting for the Spelunker hat to go off and let me know that there's the regular... no, wait. I've already found that regular secret room. What am I saying? Never mind. Hell if I know my train of thought during these games. Well, at any rate, the only reason we're still on this floor is to pick up bombs to get to those beggars. Oh, but what I was saying about beggars in boss rooms, recently they've just been giving me shop items. They don't seem to be giving me boss items. I know they're supposed to give me boss items, and I found out when I was making my where to spawn a judgment or buying Sacred Heart video that the boss room falls back most heavily on the shop pool when dealing with beggars. So it's not surprising to me that that's happening, it's just annoying. And God, I hate greed heads, they're so terrible. I am not looking forward to whatever the hell Edmund comes up with for Rebirth. Also, very sad to know that Rebirth is coming out early next year and not late this year. The wait, it's gonna kill me. But I will absolutely, definitely 100% be making videos for Rebirth when that comes out, because I mean, that's just gonna be all kinds of interesting with like, what, is there like 300 items or something total? It's gonna be insanity. And honestly, every time I think about Rebirth, I think of just the one item that Edmund has revealed that was the tiny planet, where it like maxes out your range, but your shots go in a circle around Isaac. Kind of similar to how I think he said something along the lines of like maybe around the range of distant admiration or something. He probably didn't say anything like that, but I'm just taking a guess. But yeah, if it's about that far away, I'm wondering specifically how that would synergize with something like Technology or Technology 2. Like, would I just have a ring of lasers just kind of around me all the time? That would be amazing. And of course, our shop contains greed, because why not? I've totally not got the damage to deal with him. And I took a Tears Down pill at some point. So, my damage is even more garbage here. I'm just glad that this challenge only requires going to the depths. Because getting like Utero XL would suck. I'm also glad, as I always am when I don't see him, that I didn't fight the bloat on Actually, we haven't gotten there. What the hell am I saying? I don't remember if we fought the bloat in the depths on this run. I guess I should be saying that no matter what boss we fought in the depths on this run, I'm glad that I didn't then have to kill Mom afterwards. Because for some reason the Lucky Toe unlocked when I killed that first boss. And I was really damn confused too. It's probably a similar glitch to, like a similar cause of the glitch that makes it so that on XL floors, on like Utero, the womb, the depths, if you get an XL floor on either of those, then when you fight the first boss, it plays the music from the second boss. And re-rolling the first boss's item gives you the item from the second boss's pool. So maybe sometime I need to set up a video for like specifically XL floors rolling boss items, because I think that's a pretty useful tip. Like, if you get a shitty item in the first boss room, or if not if you get a shitty one, but if you get even a decent item in the first boss room, but you haven't fought your second boss yet, and you could maybe not necessarily need the first boss's item, then you could take on the second boss and find out, oh hey, it's the Fallen. Yes, I'll take that. And then you go back to the first room and you re-roll something like, say, I don't know, dog food. You re-roll that and suddenly it's Brimstone. or something insane like that. Could happen. Doesn't happen often, but then again, neither do any of the other tricks that I've put up, so whatever. God damn, this catacombs floor is so fucking big. I've had to vamp forever. I'm so glad this floor is over with, almost. I've got just enough bombs to go and play those two beggars. So that's what I'm gonna do. And once again, I don't remember what I got from them. Yeah, if you place the bomb right next to the rock that's housing the beggar, you'll kill him. So just place it like on the crack of the chasm and that. And an infestation I really didn't want because I hate items that incentivize taking damage. But whatever. I haven't picked it up yet, so I may as well do it now. Yeah, and this guy's just wasted my time. Didn't pay out. And of course he drops 2 cents that I could have then given back to him had he not just died horribly. Oh, okay. I was real confused. I'm like, what am I doing? I forgot that that was even there. Probably shouldn't even have bothered with this. I don't have the damage to make this quick at all. Yeah, I remember this wave just being not fun. Because low fire rate with Globins is just never a good thing. Low fire rate and low damage, I should say, as well. Well, while we've got some commentary downtime-ish, I should probably mention that I did say before that if I was like gonna post-commentate these things, or even if I had to try multiple times, I would put in the I wouldn't skip runs for you guys. I would just like at the very least put in highlights of runs that failed. But I mean, I guess fortunately for me, but unfortunately from the content standpoint, I haven't been failing at these. These challenges actually haven't been giving me any trouble at all this time around. I remember them giving me crazy trouble before. Like, on my previous save, the only way I had beaten Spider Boy was to start it as Judas. Because quad shot with Judas's starting damage and the Book of Belial and Spider Bite is just all insanity. Like, that's just all kinds of free gimmies. And I really hate Selfless Knights. I really hate knights in general, they're just bad. Completely whiffing on bombs is not helpful either. But I guess killing 3 of them with 1 bomb kind of makes up for it. God, this guy's got his juke shoes on. God, my aim is so bad. I think the random number generator has just been being nice to me with all these heart drops and stuff. There was a run I recorded earlier today, I think. Yeah, because my car was being worked on and I had nothing to do because I couldn't go into work. But there was a run I recorded earlier today that I got like 10 spirit hearts on, I think, the first floor without the miter or any weird shit like that. And there was only a couple tinted rocks in there too. Like almost every room was dropping a spirit heart. It was really fucking strange. I don't know why I picked that spot in particular to stand in this room. That was probably one of the slowest spots I could have picked. I think if you stand still in any room with these brains, like if you stand still at the entrance and don't move when you set foot in the room, I don't think the brains will ever actually aggro onto you. So I think until you move, like, your hitbox is still about halfway in the wall. So, I mean, that's cool. When you come in the side doors, it's not too useful, but when you come in the top, it's pretty useful. Not sure how I didn't take collision damage from that ghost baby. And I also love these rooms with Larry Jr. where there's a fire in the middle, because he'll usually rub up against it and like do some pretty decent damage to himself. That Larry right there in the bottom left somehow managed to poop on his like own head, so he's stuck there. And I still managed to get shot by the fire anyways. Yeah, like here. Damn it. Why do I keep moving? I want to show these things off. Whatever. Brains will not aggro onto you. They might still wander into you eventually, but they'll never actually actively go in towards you until you move in the room. This room, I do not want. Leapers are bad enough. Champion leapers are just not something I ever want to deal with. And I'm scared of these splitter flies. I don't want them to pop into my face. Not worth it in this room. So let's pop the Hierophant and head on to our boss fight. See, this is the mom boss fight music. But we're very clearly not fighting Mom here. Well, this isn't interesting. So, give me a second here. Yeah, there we go. Sped way the hell up. Glad I managed to keep him in a constant stun lock for the entire fight. That's a positive. I usually fuck it up at least once. But, yeah. There we go. Burnt Penny has appeared in the basement. That's not supposed to happen until Mom's dead. But XL floors are weird. And I forgot to go back to the menu after this fight because I was like, well, we lost. Surely maybe the item unlocked, but the challenge isn't complete, is it? And sure enough, when I looked at the menu, Large Marge was crossed off the list. That's what happens when you try to break a fight that you don't really need to break. I'll see y'all next time.